So, you're ambitious, you're driven, but you're locked into a demanding 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. schedule. And you're asking yourself, how do I build an elite physique and that unshakable confidence inside those constraints? Well, forget theory. Right now, we're going to walk through the step-by-step battle plan for your entire day. Okay, this right here, this is the core principle that puts you in the driver's seat. Think of it like this. Your genetics, they hand you a set of cards. But it's your daily actions, your lifestyle, that actually decides how you play that hand. This whole plan is about playing those cards for the absolute best outcome possible. So what's our mission here? It's simple. We're going to lay out a plan so clear, so actionable, that there is zero guesswork involved. We're covering everything, literally, from the second your alarm goes off until your head hits the pillow at night. All right. Let's start the clock. The day begins at 7 a.m. I want you to think of this first hour not as some groggy routine, but as the launch sequence for your entire day. If we nail this part, everything else just falls into place so much more easily. Before you even think about looking at your phone, there are two moves you gotta make. First, drink water. You're dehydrated after sleeping, it's a no-brainer. Second, get 15 to 20 minutes of direct sunlight. Now here's the magic. The reason we do this is for the hormonal impact. This simple little habit helps kickstart your testosterone production, and it sets your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, for the entire day. Next up, we move to decompressing the spine. I mean, think about it. You just spent all night lying down, and now you're about to spend all day sitting in a chair. We have to create some space. This whole sequence is designed specifically to decompress your vertebrae, fix your posture, and yeah, even maximize your height potential. It's like a daily reset for your entire structure. And finally, we fuel up. We've got a big goal for the day, around 108 grams of protein, and that mission starts right now. A high-protein breakfast, something like 4 eggs and a glass of milk, gets your metabolism fired up and makes hitting that protein number way easier later on. Okay, now we're heading into the office. You're at your desk from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. For most people, this is the black hole where all progress goes to die. But not for us. For us, it's just another phase we're going to manage strategically. So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you stop your office job from destroying your posture and draining all your energy? Well, the answer, it turns out, is a pretty simple and repeatable strategy. This slide lays it all out. On the left, you've got the slump. That's the default mode. Your spine gets compressed, your energy crashes, and bad habits take over. But on the right, you've got the strategy. And look how simple it is. Just get up for a posture break every hour or so, keep a big water bottle on your desk to stay hydrated, and have your meals planned out. It's all about turning a defensive situation into an offensive win.
The workday is done. You made it. Now we get to the fun part. This is the primary driver of physical change in this entire system, the evening training session. This is the moment you send a signal to your body that it's time to adapt, to get stronger, and to grow.
So what does the training actually look like? Super simple and super effective. It's a 3-day rotation. Day 1 is chest and shoulders. Day 2 is back and biceps. And day 3 is legs and core. Then you just repeat the cycle. This makes sure every muscle group gets hit hard twice a week, which is perfect for building a balanced physique. Okay, lean in for this one, because this is the single most important concept in all of strength training. You can do all the exercises in the world, but if you don't apply this principle, you will not see growth. It's called progressive overload, and all it means is consistently making your muscles do just a little bit more work than they're used to. And what does that actually look like in practice? It's this simple. Every single week, for your main lifts, your only goal is to either add 2.5 kilograms to the bar or do 2 more reps with the same weight. That's it. That is the signal that forces your body to grow. Workout's done. Now we have to shift gears to the final and, arguably the most important phase, the nightly recharge. Remember, you don't actually grow in the gym, you grow when you recover. And that happens when you sleep. And you guessed it, just like we started the day, we're going to end it with a targeted decompression routine. This one's a little shorter, and it's specifically designed to undo all the compression from sitting all day and from lifting, getting your body perfectly prepped for recovery while you sleep. Now this part right here is non-negotiable. Sleep is when your body releases growth hormone, and that is absolutely essential for building muscle and recovering. So to maximize it, the protocol is strict but simple. Be in bed by 11 p.m., all screens off after 10:30, and your room has to be totally dark and cool. So we have the daily plan, right? The blueprint is all there. But the real question is, how do we make it stick? That brings us to the glue that holds this all together, the consistency code. Look, if you feel overwhelmed by all this, just focus on this slide. This is your 80-20 rule. The things that will give you the highest return on your effort are getting 8 hours of deep sleep, applying progressive overload in the gym, and hitting that daily protein target. If you just nail these 3 pillars, I promise you, you are guaranteed to make progress.
You want to know the #1 way to blow this whole system up? The one mistake that will sabotage your progress faster than anything else? It's not eating a bad meal every now and then. It's this: breaking the chain of consistency by skipping your workouts.
And here is the golden rule, the mindset hack that changes everything. Because you're going to have days where you have zero motivation. The rule on those days is not to force a full workout. The rule is you must do the minimum version, even if it's just 15 minutes of push-ups at home. The goal is to never, ever break the chain.
So what's the payoff for all this discipline? Well, the rewards compound like crazy. After 30 days, the routine is just a habit, and your posture is already better. By day 60, you're going to see visible muscle definition starting to pop. And after 90 days of just executing this plan, you've built a strong physique and a kind of confidence that people can't help but notice. We started with that idea, right? That your lifestyle is what determines your expression. We just walked through the exact hour-by-hour blueprint to build that lifestyle. The plan is right here laid out for you. So the only question left is, what is your expression going to look like in 90 days?